Hi, my name is Luke with Architectural Detail. What I want to do today is show you a couple reasons why our columns are going to stand out against our competitors. First off, our SureFit. It's a patented split for reassembly system. Second is what I call our whack attack. It's going to show you the strength and durability of our columns. As we sit down over here, I have a small sample. This small sample here shows our SureFit system. When you receive the column, you're going to have a few screws that will stick out. Not stick out, but that you'll be able to see. You're going to undo those screws. After you detach the two screws, you're going to pull the column apart. Once you pull the column apart, you'll need to pull off the paper seal that goes here on any plastic. You'll apply a construction-grade adhesive, both here to this part as well as to the seam. You'll reattach the column. Notice when you reattach the column, it's not going to sit anywhere besides where it's designed to sit. That right there shows our self-interlocking system. You're going to reattach the screws. And let your column dry for 24 hours. After your column dries, you'll pull the screws back out and you'll insert a compound to go over the top of the holes where the screws are as well as down the seam. After that compound dries, you're going to sand that down. You'll have what appears to be a seamless column, but yet still have that strength and durability as if it was one column designed for the manufacturer. The next piece I want to show you is our whack attack. Here I'm going to pull off this piece. I'm going to show you the strength and durability of what our column actually is. If you notice here on this piece, you can see the detail that's designed with all of our columns. In addition to that, if I turn it to the side here, you'll be able to see how thin it is, but yet at the same time see some of the layers that in the design. Here on the back, if you look very closely, you can see all the individual little strands coming from the fiberglass itself. We use a 40% hand-laminated fiberglass in all of our columns. This next sample I have here is a sample coming from one of our leading competitors. This sample was purchased at a local hardware store. Noticing the same curvature to it, the thickness is going to be slightly bigger. The weight of the column is heavier as well. In addition to that, you can't see any of the fiberglass here on the back. These columns are actually made with a 3 to 4% fiberglass. What I want to do now is I want to do what we call our whack attack sample. Using proper safety precautions, I'm going to take a 5-pound sledgehammer and I'm going to hit both of our samples. The sample here from Architectural Detail and the sample here coming from one of our competitors. This first sample from Architectural Detail. After hitting that here against the asphalt, it's made a few little color scratches into the actual sample. Noticing on the back, there is no sign of integrity, no sign of the column actually cracking or anything. Here on the other sample from one of our leading competitors. This sample here, you zoom in really closely, which I don't think you'll be able to see on the camera, you'll see just a couple individual strands of fiberglass. Again, this column made from 3 to 4% fiberglass, rather coming from a 40% hand-laminated fiberglass that's bonded. If you'd like to see any of these samples yourself, or like us to ship any of these samples to you, please feel free to visit us at www.fiberglasscolumns.com or call us at area code 435-753-0800.